Welcome to our video about 10 amazing facts about the ocean. The Earth's oceans cover over 70% of the planet's surface, making it the largest ecosystem on Earth. They are home to a diverse range of organisms, from microscopic plankton to the largest animals on the planet, such as whales. The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean in the world and covers an area of approximately 63.8 million square miles, which is larger than the total land area of the Earth. It extends from the Arctic Ocean in the north to the Southern Ocean in the south and is bordered by Asia and Australia to the west and the Americas to the east. The Pacific Ocean contains over 25,000 islands, many of which are part of nations like Indonesia, Japan, the Philippines, and Fiji. It also has the deepest point in the world's oceans, the Challenger Deep, which is located in the Mariana Trench and has a depth of approximately 36,000 feet. The Atlantic Ocean is one of the world's 5 oceans and is located between the Americas to the west and Europe and Africa to the east. It is approximately 41.1 million square miles in size, making it the second largest ocean in the world after the Pacific Ocean, which covers about 63.8 million square miles. The Atlantic Ocean is divided into 2 major regions, the North Atlantic and the South Atlantic. The North Atlantic is bounded by North America to the west, Europe to the east, and the Arctic Ocean to the north. The South Atlantic is bounded by South America to the west, Africa to the east, and the Southern Ocean to the south. The Indian Ocean is an immense body of water that covers approximately 20% of the Earth's surface and is the third largest ocean in the world, after the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. It is bounded by Asia to the north, Africa to the west, Australia to the east, and the Indian subcontinent to the northeast. The ocean's northern boundary is defined by the Arabian Peninsula, Iran, and Pakistan, while its southern boundary is formed by Antarctica. The Indian Ocean is roughly 10,000 miles wide and has an average depth of 12,000 feet. It is an important international trade route, connecting the Middle East, Asia, and Africa, and is home to some of the world's busiest shipping lanes. The ocean is also an important source of marine resources, including fish, oil, and gas. The Earth's water is distributed across various reservoirs, including oceans, glaciers, lakes, rivers, and underground aquifers. Of all these reservoirs, the ocean is the largest and holds over 97% of the Earth's water. This water is saltwater and contains a high concentration of dissolved salts and other minerals, which makes it unsuitable for drinking or irrigation without treatment. The remaining 3% of the Earth's water is freshwater, which is found in glaciers, rivers, lakes, and underground aquifers. Freshwater is essential for human consumption, agriculture, and various industrial activities. However, only a small fraction of freshwater is available for human use, as most of it is locked up in glaciers or underground aquifers. The Gulf Stream is a powerful ocean current that originates in the Gulf of Mexico and flows northeastward along the eastern coast of the United States. It is one of the largest and most important ocean currents in the world, carrying vast amounts of warm water and heat from the Gulf of Mexico into the North Atlantic. The Gulf Stream itself begins in the Gulf of Mexico, where warm, salty water is pushed northward by winds and the rotation of the Earth. The ocean is a key player in regulating the Earth's climate. It acts as a massive heat sink, absorbing and distributing heat around the planet. Firstly, the ocean absorbs a significant amount of the sun's energy, particularly in the tropical regions, where the sun's rays are most intense. This absorption of heat causes the surface water to warm up, which in turn heats up the atmosphere above it. However, the ocean doesn't just absorb heat, it also helps to distribute it around the planet. This is because the ocean is constantly in motion, with currents carrying warm water from the equator towards the poles and cold water from the poles towards the equator. This helps to distribute heat more evenly around the planet, reducing temperature extremes. Furthermore, the ocean also plays a key role in regulating the Earth's climate by absorbing and storing carbon dioxide, CO2, from the atmosphere. CO2 is a greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming, and the ocean absorbs around 25% of all anthropogenic CO2 emissions. This helps to mitigate the impact of human activities on the climate. The motion of ocean waves is a complex phenomenon, influenced by various factors including wind, water depth, temperature, and ocean currents. Wind is one of the primary driving forces behind wave formation and propagation. As wind blows across the ocean's surface, it creates a disturbance that causes the water to move in a circular motion, resulting in ripples. These ripples can be small and barely noticeable, or they can grow in size and strength, depending on the speed and direction of the wind, as well as the distance over which it blows. The tides are primarily caused by the gravitational pull of the moon and, to a lesser extent, the sun on the Earth's water. The moon's gravity attracts the Earth's oceans towards it, causing a bulge of water to form on the side of the Earth facing the moon. At the same time, there is another bulge of water on the opposite side of the Earth, where the moon's gravity is weakest. This creates two high tides each day, approximately 12 hours apart. The sun also exerts a gravitational force on the Earth's water, although it is not as strong as the moon's gravity. When the sun and moon are aligned, their gravitational pulls combine, causing the highest high tides, called spring tides, and the lowest low tides, called neap tides. The ocean is a vast and dynamic ecosystem that has always fascinated humans, and its beauty and recreational opportunities make it a popular destination for tourism. Coastal regions offer a wide range of activities for visitors, such as swimming, surfing, snorkeling, scuba diving, fishing, boating, and sunbathing. We've learned that the oceans are a vital part of our planet's ecosystem, but they are under threat from climate change, overfishing, and pollution. By working together, we can protect our oceans and ensure a sustainable future for ourselves and future generations.